is all over the internet. People are talking about it's important to have multiple incomes. No one in 2022 or no one in 2021 has only one income. Yes, that may be true, but today I want to talk to you about why it's important for food and event professionals to have at least 3 income streams within your business so that you are building a solid foundation. Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jessie with Green Eyed Ambition. I am a business coach that specializes with working with food and event professionals on how to create systems and structures to grow a multiple 6-figure brand. Before we get started to have this juicy conversation today, don't forget to click the subscribe button so you don't miss out on any upcoming videos. Before we get started, I just want to thank you for watching this video, and you want to make sure that you watch the end because I have a special surprise that I am announcing on this video today. As I mentioned, today I want to talk to you about 3 reasons why your business should have multiple income streams so that you're building a solid foundation. I thought before the pandemic that my business was solid. I had clients in different cities and states, and I thought to myself, if anything was ever to happen in one city, it wouldn't matter because I had clients in other cities. The thing about it is that I want to help you avoid the pitfall that I made before the pandemic. I had only one way to service my client. Yes, we were doing events and supporting people in different cities and states, but what happens when that one way of making money goes away? I learned a very valuable lesson. So when I thought about what I wanted to talk to you about today, I thought to myself, this is why we're going to jump into the 3 reasons why you need to have multiple income streams. The first reason for you to have multiple income streams may actually be something that's going to cause you to think. In most other industries, you'll find that people have at least 3 entry points into a business. So I teach this in my mastermind groups and coaching groups, the importance of having at least 3 ways to service a client. This is extremely important for food and event professionals because if someone only thinks that they can hire you for a wedding, it means that you're always going to have to continue to have brand new people come into your funnel because they're thinking the only way that they can work with you is because of weddings or special occasions. When you can think to your business, what are 3 entry points that I can service my client? It makes it easier for you to have customer retention. This is when you're thinking of a sales funnel. You don't want it to be that you have this big sales funnel where you have people coming in and at the bottom of that funnel, there's this gigantic hole. Because you're having people that are interested in your services, they're wanting to work with you, they book you, they do the event, but because they're only thinking there's only one way to work with you, they just fall through that funnel. So what happens is that you're always having to work so hard to bring new people in because there's no way to actually keep them. So it's really important to make sure that you have 3 entry points into your business so that you're able to focus on customer retention. This will help you with being able to keep your clients engaged, excited, plus give them something to help with getting you referrals. You do not want for your clients to think that there's only one way to work with you. So this is why I think it's super important for you to have at least 3 income streams within your business so that you're improving your customer retention. The second reason why you want to make sure you have multiple income streams for your business is because it will help you just in case any other fluke situation occurs, just like what happened in March 2020. You want to have different ways that people can work with you just in case anything happens. It doesn't have to be another pandemic, of course, but it could be that maybe you are going out of town, or you might have a life event that you just maybe can't do your typical full service events. When you do have multiple income streams or services that people can hire you for, it reduces the stress of always having to show up when you don't want to show up. So what I recommend for you is to actually sit down and think to yourself, what are some different ways that I can monetize my brand? It doesn't have to be always, I want to be this content influencer. There are other ways to actually build a solid brand. If you're not quite sure on how to go about doing that, I do have in the description box a link so that you can set up a consultation. I do love talking to people to help you with figuring out different ways that you're able to grow and build your brand. The third and final reason why it's super important to be able to have multiple income streams into your business is because the most obvious, it helps you with scaling. The only issue when you are doing this is that it cannot only just be you. In the beginning, yes, it may only be you, but I often talk about the importance of making sure that you're creating structures and systems. So when you do have a team, or you may start having to use freelancers, you can start to look at your business in a way of like, okay, I'm going to possibly do some merchandise. Right now, I might have to take the photos and do the editing and do the promotion, but what would it look like that down the road, you'll be able to have a team that's specifically working on your merchandise. So all you have to do is do the creation part, and then they make all of the magic happen. So when you're thinking about your 3 different types of income, this is going to help you with thinking about the beginning stages or the beginning steps to you building the empire or the legacy that you're wanting to build. I highly recommend you taking time to think again about what would this look like, and don't feel overwhelmed when you're doing this. And I'll make sure I'll put a link so that you can watch the videos that I did a few weeks ago about goal setting. Because when you can do bite-sized milestones on your goals, it makes it easier for you to actually start to think to yourself, how can I start now with small increments with these different income streams so that down the road, maybe at the end of this year, or maybe in the next 2 to 3 years, that you can then roll it out. But you want to really think about diversifying your business income so that you aren't feeling that the only way that I make money is in front of people's faces. There are other ways that you can retain your clients, keep people excited to working with you, because when people know that you're not just this one event or one type of service person, it really will help you with your customer retention. You don't want it to be that in your business that people are always coming in and they're falling out at the bottom of your sales funnel. It is extremely important for you to understand what is your sales cycle and your sales funnel. I would love to know if you want me to do some videos on sales, especially for food and event business owners. Please comment below and let me know, because I would love to create videos that are going to help you with impacting your business. So as I mentioned to you, there is going to be a special surprise for you because you watched to the end. The special surprise is that I will actually be hosting a class on how to create different types of income streams, and specifically members areas or membership or subscription areas for food and event professionals. I know that there's a lot of conversation going on about, should I do a course? Should I sell recipes? Should I do ebooks? What should I do? So I wanted to break down in detail the 5 main ways that I think that a business can actually start, a food and event business can actually start to increasing their revenue, not only by the events that you do, but the additional services that you can provide. So today, I really wanted to lay the foundation for you to start to think to yourself, why should I start to include additional services so that I can make more money? Why is it important to have multiple income streams? Life will happen, and you want to make sure that you have a wide foundation that isn't too diversified, that it stresses you out or overwhelms you. But what it does is that it engages your audience so that they're knowing that they can work with you, not as only one type of service, but because you have services that help them for their day-to-day or their quarterly needs. So I hope that this video was helpful for you and gave you some things to think about. I would love to hear from you. Comment below and let me know, What are some things that you have thought about as including into your different types of services, or how you're going to go about increasing your income streams? Before you sign off, don't forget to click the like and subscribe button, because I have some great videos that are coming up to you soon. For now, talk to you later. Peace.